We're not quite sure if George Foreman is a better fighter the second time around. One thing we do know for sure, he is a better talker. We had some time to sit down with George, discuss some topics, and do a little name association, all prevalent to the career of George Foreman.
Toughest fight ever, Ronnie Lau, Las Vegas, Nevada, 1976.
So I would assume that you would say that he was the hardest puncher.
I've never been hit so hard in my life. I was hit so hard I didn't even feel it until I hit the canvas. And I can remember seeing blood on the canvas, thinking, my goodness, I've given every excuse from the past Muhammad Ali defeat. What am I going to say? So I had to get up, although I didn't want to get up. And he knocked me down again. Oh, the greatest achievement was winning that gold medal in 1968. Mexico City, and standing on that platform, listening to the national anthem in the background. Nothing's been able to top it as an athlete. Probably the biggest disappointment I had in the ring was that losing that fight to Muhammad Ali in Africa. I couldn't believe it. I just knew I was going to knock him out in a few seconds. And after 8 rounds, there I am laying on the canvas, listening to a referee. I was embarrassed, counting, jumped up, and the fight was over. That was disappointing. That he lived so long, nobody forgot him.
Mike Tyson.
Oh, rude. When you say the word Mike Tyson, I think about a little rude guy.
How about Don King?
Don King, I think about genius.
Really?
The word genius comes to mind. Don King and genius.
Okay. Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas. What comes to mind is a guy shooting an arrow, then painting the circles around it, saying he hit the bullseye.
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield? I just see a guy looking for a rough life. When you look at him, you think about a rough life. He just runs into punches and things of that nature.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, Muhammad Ali, I see a fox. Foxy, tricky. Never know what he's up to.
Joe Frazier.
It's a blaze of smoke, blaze of fire. Hardly can see the fire, but I see a lot of smoke when you say Joe Frazier. Smoke and Joe Frazier.
How about George Foreman?
I see George Foreman. I see Big Macs, Burger King. Dagwood sandwiches, all those kind of things. Cheese, bologna.
George Foreman with that food fixation. You know, the real reason he continues to fight is that he could at least be working out and could still continue to eat as much as he would like to. We have a KO comment about George. It says, after George Foreman's fight with Adelson Rodriguez, I think what Bob Arum said is right. George Foreman is the best heavyweight fighter of all time. What do you think of Big George? And that comes from a Donald Nucleus of Stoughton, Virginia, whose handwriting here, Sean, looks very similar to that of Bob Arum's.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know, and it's still yet to be determined whether George Foreman is the best heavyweight in the world. Right now, though, at 261, he is the biggest heavyweight in the world.
Right, and there's no question about that one.
He wants to be the biggest.